We are here in Snapshot 25W02A. There's new blocks. It's a very aesthetic snapshot. They added leaf litter. Pretty big change to forest, it seems. I haven't seen this in every biome. So far, at least forests have this. Everywhere where there's trees, there's this new block. It's called leaf litter, obviously. And you can place them, like rotated. Like it's the exact same mechanic as the pink petals, right? You can place them rotated, so you can place them in either corner. And then you can add more to the block, right? Basically. A pretty huge change. You can also see part of this snapshot is these falling leaves. Basically everywhere, which is a huge change that I definitely have to get used to. I think the falling pattern maybe isn't the best. I don't know if it represents the weight that leaves have. Leaves do have weight. This is more like a feather. It's fine for you know, it being an extra feature. I'm very grateful. It's a new cool feature for sure. Like I've seen people already complain that they just reused the pale garden leaf and for all the trees, which doesn't make sense. I'm sure that they're gonna add custom leaf particles for all other trees, so I'm not even worried about that. All of this, huge changes. Like this just changes the entire feel of the Minecraft world. And honestly, I have gotten used to it a little bit, but my first reaction was not like, I don't know, I always want to be positive. I will never like complain about something we get in the game, right? Like if this is part of their vision for Minecraft, I'm sure it's gonna be part of a greater, you know, a beautiful thing, and the texture will likely change. I don't know. I feel like this when you look at it from up close, it's pretty nice and red. But when you look at it like in between the leaves, it becomes kind of like this vomit color. Does it to you guys? Pretty rigid edges. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess if you have a few of these scattered around, it's not so bad. But here you can see a pretty definitive line going through like that. And here too, you have this line going like that. I guess this isn't the worst, but sometimes it lines up pretty awkwardly and it does not look so natural. I wonder if it would be better if they would work more similar to like sea pickles, where there's like one in the center now, and then they kind of just pile up in the center instead of being like the flower petals like perfectly in a square. I guess that is very Minecrafty, them being in a square, but I feel like a pile of leaves like this could be good. But yeah, new leaves. I mean, honestly, it's very exciting. I really hope that this is part of a bigger change to add seasons to Minecraft finally. I feel like seasons is my biggest wish for Minecraft, because Minecraft is such, like, for an infinite overworld game that has it all, and the overworld being such a prevalent dimension, obviously. This is where we make our home, right? One of the biggest things that I think it's missing that would like give it so much depth and tie it to our real world as well is seasons. And many games have done it before. You know, when I was young, I played Animal Crossing. It has super immersive seasons. You know, just the color of the grass changes. In Minecraft terms, it could mean that sheep give different wool in different seasons. You know, stuff like that. Even if it was just aesthetic seasonal changes, I would love it if there were seasons in Minecraft. It would make the overworld 4 times more diverse. And then if you also then tie in like stuff like imagine seasonal fish, right? Something like that. And then I think leaf litter would be very exciting. Imagine if this was decayable. Like imagine if they added seasons and then in winter it starts snowing and the biome gets covered in snow layers. But the snow layers have this tag. There's like how leaves, when they spawn, they have the persistent tag set to false. Which basically means that if you break the wood around it, the surrounding wood, it's gonna decay. And if you actually get a leaf block for yourself, whether that's in creative or in survival, when you place it, the persistence tag is set to true. And a system like that would be great for, you know, like I said, imagine in winter it starts snowing, maybe even piles of snow, and then you know, eventually it starts thawing because it has this persistent tag that is set to false. Something like that would be great for the leaf litter. You know, if it was part of like an autumn scene, and then when it becomes winter, the leaf litter starts to decay on its own, that it would be no problem at all. If it was like just like a temporary additional extra little vibe, I would love it so much. Right now, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to get used to it. I feel like it's something that probably looks nicer in an old growth forest. Like this blends right in, like maybe even a little bit too well. But obviously spruce trees don't really have leaves, and I don't like this at all. Obviously the texture being a temporary texture is one thing, but also needles just dropped right to the ground. I don't think spruce trees should have petals floating around. Personally, I don't think that's very immersive, even if they give it a custom texture. I don't think that makes so much sense. But whatever, that's in the game now, and you know, whatever. It's a cool vibe either way. It's not super common, it's fine. But they look great here. Maybe out of place because there's no leaves, so that's why they're not here. Leaf litter is a great little addition. It's really awesome to have this, right? To have this for decorative purposes. It's really nice, regardless of what I think of how we place it. Because the way it's placed, doesn't it kind of also defeat the purpose? Like, isn't it like anti-Minecraft? Like Mojang has always said that they don't want to add vertical slabs because they feel like if they add vertical slabs, they might as well just add quarter blocks. And at that point, Minecraft isn't a game about 1 meter blocks anymore. It's a game about quarter blocks, and they don't want, you know, they don't want that vibe. But somehow they are like really pushing forwards this quarter vibe, right? So like, I guess Minecraft foliage is divided into quarter blocks now. If this was part of a like a season update, this is like, that's the most hype thing ever. Yeah, and I'm still like, like I say, I'm not negative about this change or anything, but I just really hope that it's part of a bigger thing. We can also move on to the new flowers they added, the Wildflowers, which is kind of it's not really a carbon copy. It's a little bit different. Specifically, the big flower here is different, but it is really obvious that Mojang really liked the vibe that the pink petals gave, and I did too. I love pink petals; they're great. So now to have a non-pink variant, I mean, sure, why not? I guess yellow and white, that's the most common flower type I see in the wild, right? I mean, it makes sense. You have a different flower type instead of having these like off-center plants, you know, that are like randomly spread out in the world. You now also have these pretty square, in my opinion, patches of flowers, but you know, it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. I like it. It's cool. Maybe the texture will change because it is so much a carbon copy, but even if it isn't, it's a really cute little block to decorate with. This is a case where they pair really well with the default flowers. I mean, these are my models, but you get the point, right? And also here, having them be scattered around is super cute. So a really welcome addition. They're very bright, very cute. I mean, I'm already a fan of the pink petals, so, you know, I guess Mojang is too. So it makes sense. You know, they add a yellow and white variant of it. Now, my buddy Inferno of the Plasticraft resource pack recently did a video together looking at his pack, and he's already ported this update to Plasticraft, so I don't know, he's on top of it. And he had this idea of maybe the leaf litter should appear when a leaf decays, or when all the wood is broken. These leaves start disappearing, obviously, like out of, you know, just into the void, right? They start disappearing. Well, sometimes they just break, I guess, right, on their own, because they drop sticks and saplings and stuff. And his idea was that when a leaf block decays, like that block, it has a chance of creating some leaf litter below it, which I think would also be a super dynamic way of doing this. But let's all keep in mind, this is the first snapshot of a new update phase, so stuff is likely about to change. So I hope you're staying positive about the update like me. Let's stay grateful for Mojang, right? Free updates for a game we paid for once. And if you don't like this update, let's try to give constructive criticism, okay? Like, if you really want to change the world, if you really don't like something enough to complain about it to the devs, if you really want to reach them, be nice, right? Because they're totally gonna dismiss you, rightfully, if you come at them with fucking attacks, and the community can be toxic. So there you go, little disclaimer. Now, this update also adds a new pig. It's not this one, this is the default pig. Actually, there's two variants. The first one spawns in snowy biomes. Sometimes, I guess. Not right now, not this time either. There you go, that's him. It's a fuzzy pig. I think it's based on a real life pig that's super fuzzy. So the model for the pig has changed this update. That's like a really old model that they updated for the first time in a really long time, since they added snouts to the pig, right? I remember. Some people have pointed out this looks like nipples. It's not. It's a fur trim. This is supposed to be like a woolly pig. Whether it's gonna drop wool, I don't think so. I think it's just a nice variety new pig, and I'm all for it. If you breed them together, the two different pig types, they will produce a baby just randomly based on one of the parents. It's not based on the biome, so in this case it's a pink pig, but you could have brought this fuzzy pig home and just kept breeding that one, and then you have, I don't know, a new pig type. It's nice, right? We can have a look at the warm pig as well, which is also a bit awkward, but maybe it's just because I'm used to the pink pig of Minecraft, right? But I feel like these are a little bit awkward. I like that they are not Minecraft Earth variants. As much as I want those in the canon game, you know, this is kind of also cool, but then now we could just get more lore, right? Now we have more pig variants, and 7 of which remain unimplemented because they're from Minecraft Earth, but at least now we have more lore variants, right? And I'm a resource pack creator. I can just add all other pigs to my pack. And actually, this update, pretty exciting, some behind the scenes stuff. They added the ability for DATAPACks to add pig variants. So soon, the Barely Default DATAPACK is gonna have real pig skins like this. So Mojang is really slowly working towards DATAPACks truly becoming the modding API of Minecraft. You know, once they're gonna redo all mobs. It's pretty obvious to me. They've already done wolves, right? They have different wolf skins now, and DATAPACks can also add wolf skins, right? Pretty wild. And now they're doing pigs. Next up, sheep. Who knows? They're gonna go over all the mobs until we have them all. Maybe they'll do a bunch in one update one day. They're doing really great stuff behind the scenes, okay? And I'm really betting on DATAPACks, you know, being a really big thing in the future of Minecraft Java Edition. So back to the pigs, I guess. I mean, that was still about the pigs, but here we are. This is the worm pig, and that's it. I don't think they do anything. I didn't think they just look different. I just love the variety, and I love what they're doing, setting up DATAPACks to become this really big thing that can, you know, basically the modding API of Minecraft, but nobody's paying attention to DATAPACks. But trust me, DATAPACks are going to be huge. And I wanted to take this opportunity to also update the pigs of Barely Default, and this is what I come up with, the new Barely Default pig, going along with Mojang's flow. They should be a bit hairy, you know. Let me know what you think of the new texture. They're super pig-like, in my opinion. Like, these are the proportions of a pig. If anything, they're too big for how cute they sound. Like, they sound so cute, and they're these massive like hogs now. But They really look like pigs to me, so I think I'm really happy with this model. And then of course I also have pig skins in different biomes. And down the line it would be super cool to add these as like fully fledged vanilla variants through the data pack. My pack basically adds all the pig skins from Minecraft Earth, and this is now the muddy pig. And look, there's also variants with the tulip on its head. The tulip pig is quite rare, but he can spawn with all the colors that tulips come with. And then when Mojang added mangrove swamps, I wanted to add a gray variant of the muddy pig because I think the mud palette is really pretty. I went into this in the video where I go over my favorite palettes in Minecraft, and I picked mud as one of my favorite ones because this is just really accurate to how mud dries up. So I also wanted to have a gray muddy pig, and he can also spawn with a random tulip on its head. Then we have pigs in dark forests, which is also based on a Minecraft Earth skin. Look how cute he is, like a little porky little guy, right? He's super chubby. You can, I guess, you just kill him for food, right? That's the only use pigs have. These are the barely lethal pigs for snowy plains, either with spots or without them, and that's porting to Minecraft Earth skins, right? Because I thought, why turn these into two separate ones? They're kind of the same, just one with spots and one without. So that's two more Minecraft Earth skins. You like them? New barely lethal pigs. This is my new pig in the desert, which I guess might have to change now. I mean, I'll definitely preserve this skin somehow, but they are also adding a desert pig, so I don't know. I might have to like divide up the pig skins. Have a few in some desert biomes, have a few in the other. This is also an MC Earth pig skin port. Here's the new pig that I have for jungles. The pig that I have for old growth biomes. Kind of a fuzzy guy as well. Oh, and he has tusks in this biome, right? And then I have this zombie pig skin for pigs in the nether. You can also rename a pig. There's a few names. This one is Ruben. Look, he gets a different face and he gets a spot. Look what they did to our boy. It's a bit of a special Ruben, but this is the barely lethal version of Ruben, okay? Or name a pig Bank, and it'll have a chest in its back, and the chest will be random every time. It's a different chest. There's a bunch of chest skins. I mean, this is not really meant to be a renamable feature. This is part of a barely lethal data pack feature, where the piggy bank from Minecraft Dungeon, Cyklopps has implemented it into the main game. You can just find this one as a random pig, and then you have to obviously kill it to get its loot. Or you just rename a pig to Bank, and it'll also get one of the random chest models that we added. Or of course, you can name a pig Technoblade. If you do so, his head will also raise, and obviously he gets the crown. The head raises, so he looks a bit more proud, and it's a bit more reminiscent of the default pig. This is a nice reference that I've had in the pack and that people will appreciate. It's very accurate. Look, my pigs have a very low head, and then when you rename it Technoblade, it obviously gets the proud little raised head. I thought it was a nice nod. And other than that, all the pigs, even Ruben, gets the new barely lethal treatment, for better or worse. This is Ruben after. This is Ruben now. Feel old yet? Oh no, he died. Never mind. Well, anyways, these renames also work in any biome. So if you stumble upon a pig in the snowy biome and you rename it to Bank, for example, or if a piggy bank spawns, you're playing with the data pack, right? It'll just put the chest onto this pig skin, which is pretty nice. So a relatively small snapshot, but also a huge one. I don't really know it's big, right? Because the leaf litter is everywhere. Pig skins are massive, but also, you know, I bet they're planning a lot more stuff based on this. I have no idea, but the future looks really bright to me. And I thought one more nice thing to mention about the leaf litter. You get it by smelting leaves, and you can also use it as fuel. So that's really nice, using it as fuel. It makes sense. It burns up pretty quick, but that makes sense too. You collect a bunch of it, and you can just punch it with your hand. So you can just collect loads of it and then use it as fuel. And then if you want to collect it, right, you can also burn oak or any leaves, which makes sense. But I would also really love a decaying feature, like Inferno mentioned. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. This snapshot's pretty crazy. A lot of cool features. I mean, I'm excited mostly for the new lore and you know, the new opportunities to model new stuff. I can make this look pretty special. Wait, I can place this on anything? This can only exist on grass. Okay, well, I just learned that. I guess it can only exist on grass. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's cool. I want to turn this into piles. You know, like I said, like how we have candles and stuff. And then this. It's probably cool. It's probably fine. It's probably nice. It's cool. I like it. It's nice. Cool new snapshot. I'm excited. The horizon looks bright, even though the sun is setting. But you know, we got commands. It's cool. All right. Thanks for watching. Silly update video. Let me know what you think. Bye.